Hello, it is 10:30, 2018, 6:52 p.m. I usually don't do 2 vlogs in one day, but I had a triggering earlier. I kind of wanted to vent about to maybe some people who can understand or, at least empathize. A family member reached out to me today, and they reached out by trying to call me, which I ignored at first. And then I started worrying about it, wondering if somebody was hurt or dead. And so I'm no contact with this person for my own mental health. But I text messaged them, what's going on, and then they just said that they wanted to talk and that they miss talking to me. And it hurts not responding, but I know that would hurt responding as well. And it hurts. It hurts cutting off your family. Even when you know that's the right thing to do and that you have to do it to keep yourself safe, to not trigger yourself, to be a good parent for your child, to eliminate any toxic sources or toxic habits from your environment and toxic relationships and what they do to you. But it still hurts a lot. Because everybody wants a family. Everybody wants that connectivity to their origins. It just turns out that my origins are... they're too... they can't coexist in my recovery world. They can't both be present and have me doing well. I can't open up my heart to things that trigger me and hurt me. So, of course, after that happened, I started disassociating a lot. I'm still kind of disassociating, but I took some medicine not too long ago. And I'm hoping that helps a bit. I'm working on videos. I'm exporting a video. Just trying to stay busy. I'm going to play a new game tonight, and I'm excited about that. After I'm done exporting this video, probably I'm going to try out the Killing Floor 2 just in time for Halloween. I'll probably use that for my vlog footage, maybe. I don't know. Just brainstorming. I keep scratching myself real bad, 'cause it's hard not to. It is hard not to. Yeah. It'll be alright though. Well, I got trauma anniversaries coming up. I have trauma anniversaries behind me. I just feel worn and withered quite a bit. Just, where you feel too old for your body. That sort of deal. You just feel like you've had too many experiences and you're ready to retire. But that's not a realistic thing, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just trying to fill up silence so I don't have to sit by myself in silence. I've been listening to the D&D podcast more lately, and that has helped me out. I should put that actually in my resources for shizzle. Well, if you guys like Dungeons and Dragons type stuff, just roll with it. Podcast, it makes me laugh so much. I love their goofiness. I love the story. I love Hilltree. um, but yeah, no, they're really funny. Really entertaining stuff. I'm on their Discord too, and I love looking at the fan art. The fan art is awesome on there. And yeah, they're just playing through a D&D campaign pretty much, but they got an awesome dungeon master. They got an awesome, just totally awesome. And I found them through Slimesicle's YouTube video. He makes like funny video game videos. And then he started uploading the D&D podcast, which that has helped me out so much this year. Oh my god, that podcast has, like, I told all my friends about it when I started listening to it, like begging them to listen to it so I could talk about it with somebody. And it's just a really nice podcast. And I love like fantasy stuff, like Lord of the Rings and stuff like that. So that stuff just tickles my fancy in a really nice way. Like it like unlocks this part of my brain that I've always really enjoyed, that puts stories into movies in my head. Because it's all just their dialogue. It's a podcast. It's not really like they make a YouTube video to go along with it. And I almost enjoy that more than if they were to animate it. Because then your imagination is a part of it. Like you feel like you're more a part of the story when you get to imagine things and picture what they're talking about and giggle with them when they're giggling. So I'm probably going to do that while I wait for the rest of my video to export. And then, I don't know, tomorrow is Halloween, so that should be fun. What else is going on? I canceled my therapy appointment today because I just felt like poop. I had flu symptoms. I've had this headache all day, and my ears have been pounding all day. So I rescheduled that. I'm tired. I'm really, really tired. And I just want to get lost in some D&D, I guess. And I get cranky that I can't do that during the day because it's hard to focus on that while being a mom and stuff. Like, I don't like having it in the background because I don't like missing details of stuff. Like, when I listen to it, I want to just listen to it. Or sometimes I play Sudoku while I listen to it. But it's really nice, and I think I might do that a bit. So, I hope y'all are having a good night. Shout out to my support people, peeps. You guys are awesome. You guys are the best, honestly, to talk to vent to. Really good, understanding people there. So, I will catch you later. Hello, it is 10/31, 2018, 8:12 a.m. I think my son's gonna wake up soon, but I'm gonna try to make a quick update. I had seizures last night. That wasn't fun. Well, I started having flashbacks and memories about stuff that I haven't thought about in a long time. They weren't repressed ones. They were just the ones that you don't think about until adulthood, and then it clicks that that's not normal. And then this morning I reached out to my family member because I'm craving that connection. But then I feel, I'm split in half. My feelings wanted me to do it. My head was telling me not to, and I listened to my feelings. So I guess I'll find out what that does. Probably nothing too terrible, I hope. It's like trying to defuse a bomb, you know. You just feel on edge, even though it feels nice to talk to somebody that you have a history with and who knows about your childhood, because nobody that in my current life was around when I was a kid. You know, my family, my love family, my friends, my husband, nobody was around. I don't have any lifelong friends who saw everything. That was my sisters. So, and other family members, but mostly my sisters and my stepdad, and I miss them a lot. I miss them a lot all the time. And going so many years without talking to them and with not seeing them, it's a very old, big, gaping hurt in my heart still. So, I listen to my feelings, and hopefully that doesn't bite me in the ass. Because that's usually what happens when you're dealing with family and dealing with feelings, is it hurts. Well, that's what happened. I don't want that to be a part of my family. You know? And it's just hard. It's hard trying to juggle both and try to deal with both. My thinking is too black and white. That's the weird logical robot part of my head, I guess. So, but today's Halloween, so we got trick-or-treating later and all the fun stuff. Our house is all gussied up in Halloween decoration, because my son loved decorating the house this year. What else? I don't even know what else. I have about 1 billion things to do this week, and trying to keep them all straight is hard. But that's why I love my phone calendar, because without that, I would miss all my appointments all the time. I don't know. Like, I think I want to make a video about child sexual abuse, and because it's with a black and white scenario. Being raped as a child, you know that's wrong, you know that's bad. Your brain completely obliterates that, or you're haunted by it and you are terrified of people from it forever. You know, it's very dramatic, it's very black and white. That was bad, that messed up your brain. With the subtle stuff, it's a lot harder, because it takes years to understand that that was wrong in the first place, that wasn't a part of a normal. And I should have known that, because I'm not comfortable doing the things that happened on a regular basis with my son even once. You know, like there's things that were just so weird, but I didn't know how weird they were. But they made me, like, uncomfortable. Like, while they were happening, I was uncomfortable. I felt in my heart that I didn't want to be a part of this. I didn't want to see this. It made me repulsed. But I thought that was my defection of not knowing what love is, you know, or whatever my parents' definition of love was. But now, being a parent, holy shit. How did I not see this before? How did I not connect how messed up that was? How? You know, like, it's hard recovering from the assaults where you are being physically forced to do stuff or being manipulated by older people to do stuff in a very black and white world where child pornography is wrong, right? So you can put that in your brain as that was obviously wrong. You must have gone through something, right? But then the more subtle abuses of not letting you be naked by yourself, or demanding to see your child's body while she's going through puberty, or requiring your children to all bathe together with you when they're older children along with younger children, and you're all in, like, it's really odd, and it's really kind of mind shattering, you know? Like, I always knew that my mother hated me, you know, or didn't like me at the very least. I know that for a fact, and she bullied me, she called me names, she beat me with a belt. Like, that stuff, black and white, makes sense. But this other stuff coming up now, it was hard handling the bullying. It was hard handling the scapegoating. It was hard handling the weird manipulations and her encouraging me to kill myself and shit like that. That was hard, and that was hard processing and hard dealing with. But the personal sexual boundaries that she crossed, I can't handle. I can't handle those memories, and that's why I was seizing last night, and hopefully I don't seize anymore today, because just realizing the scope is mind-boggling. So I think I want to make a video for people like me who can relate, because I know that there are people who can relate. I've talked to some of them on the Discord support group, which has also helped, knowing that I'm not alone in this struggle and this confusing place to be in, because it's like the shame, just the utter shame of it is crushing. So yeah, some dark shit for Halloween, I guess. Well, I don't know if that was too much information or not too much. I'm gonna have to trigger warning the shit out of this one, huh? Alright, well, I'm gonna try to ground and try to relax and just get through today and try to not be triggered out as fuck. So I'm hoping everybody's having a good holiday, and I'll see you guys later. Hello, it is 11/1/2018, 11:30 a.m. We just got back from running errands this morning, which of course I was having a heart attack about just the concept of running errands, but I did fine. Like, I can drive, it's just, like, I have to amp myself up so much beforehand, and then when I drive and I hallucinate, like, it's hard to not panic during that. But today was alright. There was no driving hallucinations, which I'm grateful for, and I got everything done that I needed to get done, scheduled my appointments I need scheduled. I'm getting stuff done off my to-do list. I'm just in a lot of pain in general. Still have a lot of body pains. But I don't know. Like, I was having panic really bad last night. I think that's just from talking to family. And I had good talks with my family yesterday with a couple of my sisters. And I had really good talks with them. But I haven't talked to them in so long that it makes me panic and it makes me paranoid. So I'm trying to not be panicked and paranoid, but that's hard. Especially when, you're delusional about it, but then you get angry when people act like you're being delusional about it. Because it's like, I would turn this part of my brain off if I freaking could. It's not like I am making a conscious decision of, oh, I'm going to worry and panic now, and my chest pains are going to get worse, and my back pains are going to get worse, and my flashbacks are going to get worse. Nobody would sanely make a decision like that. And yeah, I'm mentally ill, but I'm not that mentally ill where I want to be in pain all the flippin' time. So, I don't know. I have so much stuff to do in the next couple weeks. So I'm going to try to get some more stuff done today. It feels weird being productive. And then, we had to get our windshield repaired. So I was doing that this morning. And we had to wait in the waiting room. And there was this sweet old lady who took our keys. And she's like the receptionist lady. So she was just sitting there. And I was letting my son watch cartoons on my phone, while I'm looking at old magazines. And then we went out for a short walk because my back hurt so much I could not sit anymore. So I told her, we'll be close, just I need to walk around for a bit. So we went for a short walk and then we came back because we had to wait there for 2 hours. And then once it was done, I don't know. She complimented me before I left, and at first it felt bad for some reason, but I don't. She said, you're a good mom. Just a statement, oh, you're a good mom. And I have no idea what I did to elicit that compliment. I don't know. And then, of course, my cynical voice is oh, she's being sarcastic. You just let your son watch cartoons on your phone the entire time. But then my logical part is why would she just be making sarcastic comments at you? I think part of that was I was just in a lot of pain at that point, so my negative, angry voice was very much turned on, which it's hard to turn it off, which I forgot to make my phone on silent, so sorry about that. What else? I don't know what else. I got so much to do, and not a lot of time to do it. And my phone's going crazy now, so I don't know. I gotta make some more videos, I guess. I'm kind of behind on that, but oh my Jesus, I should just go so my phone stops. I don't know why. It's my husband. It's just my husband repeatedly over and over and over again. 3 times in a row. So I'll talk to you guys later. I'm gonna try to relax and get rid of some of this pain somehow. So, see you guys soon. Hello. It is 11/3/2018, 9:44 a.m. I did not do an update yesterday because I had a lot of social interaction yesterday. It kind of burned me out. I had a interview about my sexual assault for a study, and that was very draining. I woke up a little bit ago, and my brain hurts still. I think I'm just overstimulated a bit. Yeah, and I haven't even made any of my vlog videos yet, so I think I'm just gonna make them all today and upload them all today. Because I already know that I'm probably gonna have to split them up. But yeah, I'm just exhausted. I got a little bit of a cold going on, so my sinuses are kind of angry. My brain is just worn out. But it went better than what I thought. Like, I brought my crisis medicine in case I had a seizure or anything like that, but I didn't seize, so that's good. And the flashbacks that I did have were little, and I was able to manage them and talk about them. So it was an interesting experience. And yeah. Well, and it helped. I kind of know the guy who's doing it, and he's got PTSD as well. So that was kind of comforting, just knowing that I was talking to somebody who understood and who has gone through his own struggle with PTSD. Because it kind of makes it more of like an even playing field where you don't have to explain every little thing about it, because he already knows. So that was, I feel like it was good for me, or at least good, it was for a good cause, you know. Got a little flashbacky last night afterwards, but nothing I couldn't handle. So, and I'm looking at tattoo ideas. I think I'm gonna get another tattoo soon. I have a couple of them already. I like them a lot. They, it's almost like they can feed my pain addiction in like a healthier way. I really like getting tattoos. I really like it. I like the feeling of it. I like the process of it. They're addicting. They definitely are addicting. So I've been brainstorming about that. And getting ready to vote. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, voting day is next Tuesday, which I'm sure all of you know because of the freaking ads they keep bombarding at us, but so that's on my to-do list, along with some other stuff I just gotta get done. I'm mentally exhausted, but not too bad. I don't know. I still feel like I have a blank brain, but I also felt like I should make a vlog thingy update, I guess. Let's see. Oh yeah, Cody Johnston. I love him so much. He just had a news video out about the similarities, well, somewhat about the similarities between early Nazi Germany and the Trump administration, which I've been ranting about that for years, so it kind of felt nice seeing somebody who's actually popular talk about it and discuss about it. And that's why I like Cody Johnston, is that he does real news stuff. And it's hard to watch sometimes, but it's also like blatantly honest, which is refreshing in a world where everybody wants to obsess over the little things and stuff like that. So, what else? I don't know what else. My brain hurts so bad. I feel like I overstimulated socialize this week, very much so. I reconnected with some old family, which was really nice, but also gives me a heart attack because family is super triggering. So I'm managing that as best I can. I've been no contact with most of my sisters for 2 to 3 years. So it was really nice catching up. It's been nice talking to them. I just gotta get over the heart attack of talking to them, but they're all adults now, so it's not a problem talking to them. It's just adjusting my brain to that. And also feeling the guilt of missing out on a big chunk of their life because of the family drama and the family dynamic. So that's exhausting, but it's also nice to reconnect with your roots a little bit, because nobody in my life really knows of my childhood or was around for my childhood, so talking to the sisters is kind of a unique experience that I haven't felt in a very long time. So that's good, I guess. I hope. If only I could get my worrying under control. Oh. What else? I don't know what else. I tried the new game I bought. I don't know. Well, I'm just so addicted to Overwatch. Like, I played a game in the new game, and then I'm like, I'm gonna go back to my regular game. So, oh man. Yeah, and then for tattoos, one of my tattoo ideas is like a Borderlands one, because that game friggin' saved me. It saved me the year after my grandmother died. If I didn't have that game to fall into and compulsively play over and over again, I do not know if I'd be here, because I was in a really rough spot where I couldn't do much, and I just wanted to die very deeply. The despair was pretty bad, and Borderlands 2 just sucked me right into it with its writing. It was funny, and it has so much to it that you can play it 10 times over again and still get a new experience out of it, still get new fun times out of it. So I really like Borderlands. Something about it, Borderlands tattoo, or I was thinking about another quote tattoo from like Steinbeck or something like that. I really like John Steinbeck, but I already got a John Steinbeck tattoo, so I don't know. So far, most of my tattoos are like literary references, quotes, stamps, stuff to do with my favorite authors. Or I got my grandma tattoo. It's Betty Boop, because she loved Betty Boop. She was obsessed with Betty Boop, sort of like I am with video games. So I thought that was a very appropriate tribute tattoo to get for her, since she helped me out through so much, and I believe that she enabled me to be able to love the way that I do, and I owe her a lot for that. And if she was here, she'd be like, "You don't owe me anything, sweetie," because she's a big old sweetheart. But what else? I don't know what else. I'm stressed. I'm pretty distracted from the anti-immigrant talk going on lately. I'll probably make a social justice warrior video about that in the next couple months, because the way I see people talking about refugees, it gets under my skin really fucking bad. It does. And I want to believe, and I'm going to choose to believe that there's hope for the American people and that we can reconnect with our humanity, we can reconnect with our empathy, and get out of this weird apathetic haze that people seem to be stuck in. And it's doable. It's just about getting out in your community and talking to people and connecting with people, you know. And for people who aren't from the U.S., I'm sure that you've probably seen it in the news, since our news is frickin' everywhere now. Because it's so flippin' dramatic. And and if you're not from the U.S., you know, I hope that your country is doing better. I know that there's a lot of nationalism going on, especially in elections. So throughout this time, we gotta remember to fucking love each other, and remind other people as well that love is better than hate. Maybe that's why I should get tattooed onto me. Love is better than hate. Goddamn people. Alright. Well, that was a bit about my day, and about my worries. I need to eat more. I've been very terrible at eating proper amounts of food. But November can be triggery. I got some trauma anniversaries coming up. Not looking forward to those. But I'll make it through. I always freaking do. There's never been a trauma anniversary where I didn't make it through. So I hope y'all are doing good. And, you know, have a good one.